I want like a little mock but I want it to be chilled out, not really stressful.
Okay, so you want to just drive around and make shut me face? Is that what you're saying?
No, still talk to me.
Oh, okay. Well, should we drive for a little while where I'll just give you the directions and just sit back and see where we're going? Then we'll pull over and have a review and see how you feel.
Yeah, reviews are good.
All right.
So you know what I've done. And yeah. Okay.
Get yourself ready and off we go. We'll go left out of the car park.
Okay. Oh, I'm so scared. I'll be very shaky.
Well, just have a little think about that now. Just think about how that's feeling at the minute. What's going on inside your body? How you're feeling? What does your tongue feel a little bit dry? Does it feel a bit swelled up? Do you feel a bit tense here?
I don't know. Tomorrow I probably will.
Well, think about what's going through your body now, and then suck some air in and notice what changes.
I'd want my mitt when dropping though.
Okay.
A bit. Don't know. A bit of fresh air is better for you, isn't it?
So just experiment with it now. Just pull a bit more air in, and see what changes in your body. So you can make those changes happen if you start to feel it tomorrow. So that's what it's about. It's about managing things tomorrow. No new to learn. And whenever you're ready, off we go.
Okay.
What he'll say to you is follow the road ahead, unless directed otherwise by traffic signs, or unless I ask you to turn, which I'll do in good time. If you've got any questions, just ask.
So what was it? Why do you know it all?
Sat in on loads of tests.
My mum says, are you definitely going to have Bob in tomorrow?
Make your mind up tomorrow.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Isn't it in?
What?
I thought you put it on break, and
No.
I'm like, it's okay, your handbrake's
Not the way
on.
you're looking at it.
See what I mean? I'm scared already. Oh. That was bad. I caught it though. It
You
didn't
did?
crash.
No. I wonder what you were looking at.
It's hard. I know. I don't know. What?
Yes, please.
I hate it. I hate this hill. Why did Paul have to?
Build the building here.
Yeah, I know.
It's fantastic clutch control, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna have to do that and all tomorrow. Right, now I'm out of that place.
Right,
I can
you
do
go.
everything now.
Lovely day.
It was raining earlier, wasn't
I know, it's throwing it down, isn't it? We're in a different continent. At the end of the road, take the road to the right, please. And then at the end of that road, turn right again.
it? So when I'm stopping, always look behind me and put my brake on.
Yeah. Do what you normally do. You normally check behind before you brake, before you signal, all that sort of stuff.
Before I signal as well.
Like you
And
do
I can
normally.
stay here with my clutch.
You can.
Like that guy with the
That's the sort of thing they're looking for.
What am I
You're
doing?
wearing.
Carrying on?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right here, right at the end of this road.
There's traffic lights here. Do I have to stop here?
No.
Right.
That's it. So once you've gone over the stop line of the traffic lights, even if a light ahead of you goes red, you can still carry on because you've got to clear the junction.
Okay. I've got loads. It doesn't matter with the. Does it matter with spade?
No,
So
that's
it's okay
fine.
here.
Yep.
Alright. And what if that's on for ages?
What do you reckon?
Just to leave it? It won't matter, does it?
No? But you could go handbrake neutral and just relax. Tell you up
I
here.
know, I wanted to, but I don't play more. Does it matter how long it takes you to set off the depot?
Yeah. You don't want to be lurking around too long. You don't have to be like a coiled spring ready to go.
Whoa, this is weird. I didn't know with the street, sorry.
Yeah.
I know now though. Which is a good thing.
It's the most natural thing in the world at the point that you're at now, final session before the day, to find things to worry about.
I'm
All you got to do
scared about
is
it.
just work it out for yourself and just do what you think you need to do, because your gut feeling serves you well. Like that.
Oh, it's horrible down there, isn't it, driving?
It can be on a market day. It is. So everybody's in a hurry and nobody's
It's
watching. What they're doing.
Wednesday up in here today. Dinner time. Oh, look at that. Night time, isn't it? When we're doing
Yeah, it's 10 tomorrow. We'll be done. We'll go left at the end of the road, please.
left. So this one.
Is that?
And I don't have to give them, you know, do it. So that would have been fine, because I went slow.
If you were the examiner, how would you mark it?
It was fine. I just done both, didn't I?
You
And the
did.
car in front.
Brilliant. You'd also check to see what was behind you. You positioned early, so you didn't need to signal.
Yeah, I think I'll need to drive first tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely. Just get all my bad habits out of the way.
Yeah, just blows the cobwebs away. What we'll do is we'll drive for a bit and then pull over, and you can see if that bit is enough. If it isn't, we'll drive for another bit and then see if that length of time is enough. It's all just about getting things in the right place at the right time for tomorrow.
When should you look at your right mirror?
When do you reckon?
Turning right at it.
Anyone else?
I don't know. When you've passed a junction, like a right junction, to
Maybe.
look if anyone's come out.
There you go.
Is that what it is? 'Cause that's what I use it for.
Anything else you're looking there for?
If anyone's overtaking me.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I've put my foot down there. I've got loads going through me.
Of course you have.
It's
There'd
really
be something
hard.
wrong with you if you didn't.
I know, I'm really scared. Then my left is when I'm roundabout and I'm going turning left into a junction and like judging where my car is a side of road. It's usually for your free parking and like this. You know when I stop at like traffic lights, should I look at like my blind spots every time I've stopped and set off, or is that when you've turned your end?
It depends how long you've been there, doesn't it? Like say for example, I mean we're coming up with some traffic lights at the top of the hill. When we stop there, if you're keeping an eye on your mirrors, that's probably enough. If you're not sure, if there's like lots of pedestrians about and it looks like some of them might be coming up, then have a quick look. It's really about doing what you feel the right thing is to do. Sometimes you don't need to check because you know there's nobody there because you can check your mirrors. There's not a soul about. Other times, if you're not sure of what's around you, then maybe a quick check's useful. Push bikes, cyclists, like uptown. You know, if we're stopping at that pedestrian crossing
Yeah.
near the Broken Bridge, and I always check my blind spots there because pedestrians cross anywhere but the crossing.
really I have to get in my head once I've stopped. Just a quick look.
I think the key thing is that what the guy's looking or the woman of tomorrow is looking for is, are you safe? Now, sometimes to be safe we need to check around, other times we don't. So if you're not sure, go look.
Not going straight on.
Yes, please.
So now, because there's like stores and stuff, just a quick look.
Yeah. Don't know the arms, is it? As long as you're not driving off looking behind you, then you're alright.
That'd be a bit bad, wouldn't it?
A little bit.
Still straight on.
Yes, please.
And then they don't tell you out.
Yep,
Would you just
go
assume?
straight. Yep. But if you're not sure, just ask him. He'll tell you. You're not being tested on your ability to remember directions necessarily. An independent drive a bit, but even then, quite often people say, I've forgotten where am I going? It's not your memory that's being tested. It's your ability to stay safe.
I need to keep looking at my speed. That's another thing like that. But on my mock, I feel like I just nailed it, but I don't know why.
Maybe worth thinking about that for a little bit as well.
Do you think I did? I did well.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I do.
I think it was because I was just under that pressure. I think it just might have just all come out of me.
Sometimes a bit of pressure can help us perform. Because no two people perform the same way. I'm a bit freaky really. I like tests. I like the pressure. I love it. In fact, I thrive on it. Which is a bit weird.
That's
really,
weird.
to be fair. But it is. And I know it is. But we're all different. For some people, getting nervous means they fall apart. For other people, getting nervous means that hypes them up, makes them concentrate on it. There's a huge range of human emotion attached to it.
But being right nervous, you think, yeah, I can easily do it. It's a bit box.
So you were aware of that box very early.
Of
Next
course
road
I
on the
was.
left is. And not everybody is, you know. It's
On
just round the
left,
corner.
yeah. Cracker green.
It is.
It's one-way system.
It
Oh,
is.
see, because that came off then. My signal is fine now, and it's no
Cool.
one behind me.
That's fine, a convenient place to pull over.
Oh dear.
So it's about 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes. Tell me how that all went.
Yeah, not like I'd think I'd be on that, like, I don't know. I don't get it out. Yeah, that one, what I'd do on my test, if you said, like, that would just dusting it off. I think it went fine. It was just, yeah, I know I went a bit over. Yeah, they got me on that.
How much over did you go?
Like, a few. Not too much.
One or two, wasn't it? Rather
Yeah.
than 3 or 4. 1 or 2 you'll get away with. 3 or 4 you probably wouldn't.
It was just really hard. I've got loads of stuff in the end.
Well, yeah. And I think the key thing is really, if we can, the most useful thing to do today would be to try and get rid of some of that stuff from you. But it doesn't matter what you're going to do, you're always going to feel a bit nervous because it's a test. You know, there'd be something the matter with you if you weren't nervous. What we can do is maybe learn to harness that nervousness. So how are you feeling along those lines now? You said at the start you were a bit scared. Less scared now? More scared?
Yeah.
Same scared?
I'm obviously scared, but
You get like butterflies, don't you? It's like expectation and stuff. Do you think it's affecting your driving? No, it's not, is it?
It will tomorrow though. I know it will.
But you said you were scared of dinner, didn't? So
No, I'll be petrified tomorrow.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm sat here watching you drive thinking, you know, on top of everything. It's all there. It's surprising to me to know that, you know, because I've stopped teaching people, check this mirror, then this mirror, check this before you do this, check that mirror. If you leave people to their own devices,
I know I've got it
they'll
in my
work
head.
it out.
I've got it in my head what I need to do. I sometimes forget it because it's hard because like I ain't had no one tell me, so I'm kind of still teaching myself still. Yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, okay, done that.
So it's interesting to note that when, you know, when we're coming down the hill after Hilltop, there was a silver car closer behind you. You started to check your mirrors more because the car was close behind you. You just work it out.
I do, yeah.
Because we're smart enough to do that. It's like if you thought somebody, you know, you're walking down the path that way and somebody walks towards you, you think they're going to run into you. You slow down or you speed up. Or you go, oi! You do something about it, because we're quite smart that way. So that was about, I don't know, that's about 15 minutes in. How did that feel? Is that a long enough drive? Or would you want to do a bit more? So I'm thinking in terms of tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of that, yeah. Yeah, at 10, drive for half an hour, we'll be there at 1:30, so early, or whatnot.
Time to chill out, have a fag, go for a pee. Not necessarily in that order. Okay, so what do you want to do now? What does my body language tell you when you're driving through those
Chill
things?
that, like I should be past right now, should be.
You've got
Don't
all
it
the
wind you up
skills you need.
sometimes though, like my sister, it took her like what, 4 times or something?
There's mitigating factors. What did happen was that a lot of the comments that were happening on the YouTube channel and the mock test that we put up on the YouTube channel, this is why we didn't put yours up there, people started commenting, it started to get inside their head. And then of course the doubt starts to get in there. And she made mistakes that she wouldn't normally make because she's worried about all sorts of stuff, and it proper messed with her head. I was gutted, but there's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is, so you just think, alright, get it next time. And of course then, because it hadn't quite worked the first time, she was even more nervous the second time. And I think one of the worst things that can happen is all the advice everybody gives you. And they're all genuinely trying to be helpful, but it messes with your head. You're like, oh,
One of
I'm
my mates
talking about
the other day said they'll just pick anything to fail you on. If you roll back a little bit, they'll put the brake on and be like, yeah. They'll pick out anything little.
You know when we pulled away from the office, you rolled back a little bit. How much did you roll back?
Tiny bit, because I'm next
that much, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That much. If you roll back that much, you'll fail. If you roll back that much and you control it like you do, you'll not even get a mark.
I should put gas on. I don't feel right.
If you're under control, that's all that matters.
Like you even, clearly feel it car and whatnot, and I know when my dad just does it from clutch and when he puts gas on or whatnot.
Yeah.
And our Emma, she just never uses handbrake. She's just always controlling it with them both, and she's very good.
Do you ever feel unsafe?
No.
It's the same for the examiner, you know. You're sat here thinking, well, okay, are you on top of it? Have you got control of the car? And if the answer is yes, he's happy. All of these things that people start with, I'll tell you where they all start from. Somebody fails a test. Oh. Nobody ever, have you ever heard anybody say this to you? Oh, I failed my test, but you know why? It's because I drove like a pillock.
No.
Nobody says that, do they? They say, it's because it was a Thursday. He didn't like me. I rolled back a bit and they just fail you for anything. No, he failed you because you rolled back.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was unsafe, but
Yeah,
nobody says that.
They said that, they rolled back. And I was like, right. And then he talked to me more and he was full on revving and the gear wasn't in properly. I was like, there you go then, because you didn't brake and you didn't sort it out.
That's
so
not
I
the
did tell him
examiner, is
after.
it? It's not the examiner, is it? It's just
No.
like, no, you didn't do it right. And people will say, oh, I stalled and I failed. You don't fail for stalling. What happens is people stall and then they panic like hell. That's what you fail for. You just put the handbrake on, put it in neutral and just go home. Sort it out. You never fail for that. Never. They just want to see you safe. It's as simple as that. It's the test is not what people think it is. But it's not what a lot of instructors think it is. They're just making sure.
No, I've
you're
got
safe
in
to
my
be
head
let
that
loose.
you have to do that. And then you have to do it. Everything top notch. But I don't know. You're trying to persuade me like it's if you're safe driving, it's fine. Like they'll see that.
They will. Same as I do.
But I don't know whether it.
That's why I'm sat the
believe
way I'm
you
sat.
or not.
That's fair enough.
Because it is. You have to. When you say you have to do it all in order and whatnot. It is, isn't it?
Hmm. It's very difficult, isn't it? You know, you got me sat here saying, as long as you're safe, you'll be all right, and everybody else is saying something different. Of course you're doubtful. Of course you are.
I don't know if you're safe driving, obviously. There you go, you've done it, but...
I mean, their guidance says, it basically says, you need to comply with the requirements of the eyesight test, which, by the way, that BMW is. That's a dirty number plate, of course. You need to...
G, B, C, D, D.
There you go. You need to...
It better be, is it?
Nearly. Try again.
G, A, C, D, D.
But it does look like a B, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So he would say to you, are you sure? Read it again. That's a little bit further than the one they'll ask you, actually. So, you've got to be able to do that. You've got to perform the manoeuvres that he chooses to a reasonable standard. They don't have to be perfect. And you need to drive around a route that he chooses without adversely affecting another road user. And that's it. That's all it is. I've been running a little series of questions on we have a Facebook secret group for our driving instructors. And I've been asking them questions, and they all think it's something crazy. And this is guidance for examiners, you know. So it's, for example, if you reverse around the corner and you push the back wheels of the car against the curb, and it's stuck, you can't get it to go back. People think you fail for that. You're not. You go forward and come back again.
How would you do that? What?
So you know, if you'd steered in too close to the curb with the back wheel and hit it, and you're at this sort of angle.
Why would you do that anyway?
Well, you maybe just didn't judge it quite right. People think you fail for that. Well, you don't. You're minor maybe, but you won't fail for it as long as you went forward and sorted it out.
Mm.
So they're just thinking, am I happy to share the road with you? Is that, you know, do I feel safe letting you loose?
But there's some rubbish drivers.
There certainly is. Well, what happens is they pass the test, and then people will tell you pass your test and then you learn to drive. You pass your test and then you develop bad habits.
Mm.
And the reason that people develop bad habits is they've been taught how to do something by somebody lecturing them on how to do it, and then they think, I'm not bothering with that. You've taught yourself to do what you need to do. You're not going to forget that. You're not going to give up on it because it was your idea.
Yeah.
So it's a leap of faith, I suppose. I promise you, if you're safe, you'll pass. I guarantee it. Was that your phone? Was that mine?
Maybe mine,
Oh.
I don't know.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
We'll find out soon enough, won't we? You've got everything you need. When I'm sat next to you, I feel as comfortable sat next to you as I have sat next to any
I'm
driver
going to be
I've ever sat next
heartbroken
to.
if I fail though, because I won't know what I've failed on.
Well, it's
It'll be something stupider than I already know, and I'm like, oh.
the nice thing is, they'll give you feedback on it. You know, whether I'm in the car or not, they'll give you feedback, and I can sit in. If you don't take me on the test, I can sit in on the debrief at the end where he tells you why he's done what he's done.
No, you are going to be in the test.
Okay. And he'll then give you the paperwork you need, and if it doesn't work the way we want, we'll just apply for another one, and we'll get that one. If we can't get a test quickly, we'll just keep looking for cancellations.
Can you apply for one there? Another test?
No, you have to wait until it's about 24 hours till get the system updated and stuff.
Mm.
But we'll be right. You'll get it tomorrow. If you drive the way you can do, you don't have any problem at all. None at all.
I'm just going to have to get in my head there, forget his there, and just, Bob's there, right? Okay, Bob's there.
Yeah.
Let's carry on. That's what I'm going to have to do, innit?
Really? What sort of driving do you want to do now?
Like I'm on my test.
Okay. Follow the road ahead unless directed otherwise
Fit
by
in,
traffic
like-
signs.
Independent driving as well.
Okay, we can do that.
That's like quick thinking, that, isn't it?
But of course, don't forget, if you have forgotten, just say, where are we going again?
Oh, not where, what lane are we out? Just where we're going.
Yeah.
Is that
So
all you have to
Ferry Bridge, did you say? Or they'll sometimes say, follow the signs towards such and such, or they'll say, I'd like you to take the next road on the left, then the second right, then the first left. Nearly all the time, people go, I've forgotten.
I know you never did. Claire's boyfriend, Craig, he says his driving instructor keeps saying like turn left, then right, then right, then left or something, and I'm like, whoa, I've never been told.
They tend to say follow the signs towards such and such, but they sometimes can pull a little map out and do that. If you've forgotten, just say, where are we going again? He'll just tell you. It's not an issue. So if we follow the road ahead,
Okay.
which is I suppose technically turning left, isn't it?
Left? No, it's right, isn't it?
And
Oh,
one-
ahead
one-
up there. Okay. I don't know. It must be mine. So I need to check my blind.
There you go. Because we've been here a while.
Yeah. I can't cross my hands arm, can I?
Yeah, of course you can.
No, like that?
Yeah, you don't feel for that.
Apparently you do.
Nah, absolutely not.
No one can come up from that way, but you still have to
They,
check, don't
they
you?
can, but it's unusual if they do. But you're right to check. Yes, so you don't fail for crossing your hands. You don't fail for dry steering. It's better if you don't do those things, but you don't fail your test for it. It's a tricky one, this one, isn't it?
Our Marie used to live. I'll show you. Used to. It's tiny little house. If I remember it, is it down?
It's going a bit quick, wasn't it?
God, I'm in second. Down there.
Alright.
It was like the first house, but they had a flat before. It's running, what, 17 or something? God, I'm 17. No, I can't be by myself. Look, that burnt down, didn't it? Yeah, I saw it on Facebook.
There's that one and the one up at next to Morrison's, left at the end of the road.
Which one got burnt down over there then? That
I think this one was the other day, yeah. The one at the, is it the Swan? That was just before
Straight on.
Christmas, I think. Yes, please.
you know, our Claire, she used to live down here now.
Yeah, right.
There's something over there, don't you? When she was 17, oh God.
Must be nearly time for you to move out then.
Oh,
I
it's
moved
windy, isn't
out
it?
of my parents' house when I was 17. I wish I hadn't. Bloody hard work. Much better you get your mum to do your washing and all that sort of stuff. Much easier life. After I got divorced, I moved back to my mum's. I nearly stayed there. I thought, no, I've got to get my own place again.
And it's a lot easier, isn't it? I wouldn't be able to live by myself. I can't do my own washing up. I don't know how I'm going to wash my own clothes when I move down.
No, you just get used to it, don't you? We'll go right at the end of the road, please.
Okay. See then, right, I could have gone to second and gone then, couldn't I? I knew my dad would
Maybe,
have done.
maybe.
But it's just
Bit
to be
tight, wasn't
safe, innit?
Yeah.
Because which sharp corners it?
I mean, you're right. You probably could have squeezed out, but it's if you don't get it 100% right, then it's so you would have never been penalised for waiting because there was only just room, and only if you've really gone for it. That's not going to make them really feel comfortable.
No. No, I wouldn't even do that if I passed as well.
Well, things change. I mean, you gain a lot of confidence once you pass the test. You know, you will tackle things that you maybe would have shied away from a little bit before.
It is proper windy, isn't it?
It is. It's getting stronger. I was going to come to work on my bike this morning. Please, I didn't.
Don't you take this car home?
No. No, that red car at the front's mine. This is just a video car.
Just a video.
It's a nice little car though.
I don't know what is it?
It's a Corsa 1.4.
This is a Corsa.
Yeah. I run a Focus 1600 diesel.
I don't know much about cars. That was all gibberish to me. I'm only joking, I'm not that bad actually. I don't know how to pronounce my own car though.
Well, it's yours.
See it over.
Cinque. Oh no, it's a Seat. Yeah.
Am I going straight on?
Yes, please.
Oh.
suppose what they're testing really is your decision making. How good a decision maker are you?
I'm usually good at it. You're slower, you understand, you take more in. If you go very quick, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People come up to the junction really quick. If you go up a bit slower, you'll see more. You'll see if you can go to second and come out. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's exactly right, you know, because sometimes coming in a bit slower gets you through faster.
Really windy.
It's getting very strong, isn't it?
Don't take me on anyone.
No,
Not when it's windy. I'll go flying.
It's really thrown us around, isn't it? It's, this is getting to the point where you would consider whether you would drive or not. It's not necessarily just the wind, it's the stuff that gets blown around in the wind.
Could they cancel on us tomorrow?
If it gets too bad.
Like windy, would they cancel it?
But definitely a bit windier than this.
So it'll be fine like this?
Yeah. But things to consider here. We're sheltered at the minute by these buildings. But as you get past these trees...
That's why I says don't take me on there.
So there's then the danger that you might get blown. So you've done the right thing because you've tightened your grip on the steering wheel.
Going? Is that me? Is that just me?
What?
He had his signal on.
Oh yeah, God, the guy in the blue car.
No, the bus.
All right, oh no, sorry, I didn't pick that up.
That's why I slowed down. I was like, why is it coming over here? I don't know, ignore me. Might have been me.
I had the guy in the blue car behind us.
You were a bit fast.
He was behaving a little erratically, yes. So it drew my attention there. So there you go, you were aware of that too.
I had them both.
Yeah, you see. It's getting really strong, isn't it?
I don't know what's beyond that for you. She should never do it.
Back on 30 for the 30. Job's a good. You know him?
Do I know him? Anyone?
We have another one, I don't know him. Take the next road on the left, please. And then we're on that new road, take the first road to the right.
Like, I should indicate here, because it could look like it could be going on there or something.
Yep. It's getting really strong, isn't it?
No, I won't make that. Well, no. Obviously not. My dad would have done. Yeah, I could get him done here, couldn't I?
Yeah, remember the cameras are running.
could have gone up a bit more, couldn't I? I just didn't know with the
Maybe.
car then. That was scary. Didn't it up properly?
That's fine. Nice and start.
Like, I put a bit of gas on them, didn't I?
Well, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. You just adapt to whatever's around it, which is exactly right. Nicely done.
So is that what they'd be looking for?
Yeah. You've kept yourself safe. You haven't rushed up and stopped. You've eased back, let him get out of the way, and through you go. Left at the roundabout, please. Yeah, nobody goes round that. You just drive straight over it. So it's these sort of situations where you're coming into contact with other road users. How are you managing those?
Trying to keep my space.
I'll go ahead at the roundabout and to the first road on the right.
No signal in a row, because this is hard, this, isn't it? It's not like I can go right then left, is
No.
it?
Not in these little ones.
So that'd have been What did you say? What did you... Ahead of them what? Don't tell me it was right,
It
was
was.
Were it?
But that's fine.
I'll tell you what, I'll turn round in here.
Now we'll just take the next road on the right. That's
Next.
fine.
Oh, and then to go round that street.
Yeah. But what we'll do is once we've turned into this road, we'll find a convenient place to pull over and have a little review.
Turning right.
Yes, please.
Come on, bus.
A little bit of road rage there.
No. Only having a laugh.
And then find a convenient place to pull over.
In here.
Yep,
So
somewhere
they say
safe,
that,
legal
don't
and-
they?
Yep.
Which I obviously know.
Yep.
It could be here. Here's alright.
What makes this okay?
Because it's not outside a gate, not outside a driveway.
We're not inconveniencing other road users, are we?
It's enough room for people to turn in and to get out and whatnot.
So as we came along the road, we turned up. Well, we turned. Ooh, whoosh. We
It's
turned.
funny,
You know, when you turn left to go up the Bag Hill. When we turned left, I said turn left and then take the first road on the right. And you just went straight on. We come up the top. I said follow the road ahead of the roundabout. Oh, no. Yeah, and
Because
then go first
I
right.
were talking the one I like, I don't need a signal and then I forgot. So.
But you didn't turn right at both of those. How do you think they'd mark that if that happened tomorrow?
What, to both of them? What are you on about? Did you say it again?
Hmm?
When?
When we first turned, I wanted you to turn right and go towards the test centre. But you
Did
didn't.
you?
I did. You can watch the video and see. And then I said go ahead and then turn
Watched the
right.
video.
On both times, you didn't do what I asked you to do. Does that matter, do you think?
I didn't know.
No, not at all.
As if I didn't even realise.
You've just forgotten.
I bloody did. I've got too much things going on.
But you're
here.
not being tested on your ability to remember what I've told you to do. You're being tested on your ability to drive. So if that happens, and it happens all the time,
Does it?
they'll just take you a different way. I sat in on a test once. The examiner kept saying, take the next road on the right, and she turned left. Okay. Take the next road on the right, turn left again.
Don't they know the left and right?
Loads of people do that. Loads of people. But they don't make a fuss about it. So what he did was he was like, so I can see where he was trying to get back to the test centre. So I think what happened, I've got no proof, but I'm pretty sure he wanted her to take the next road on the right. So he said, take the next road on the left. And she turned right. All right. And then it went wrong a little bit later, and he started going, take the next road on the right. He started pointing at it. They're not bothered. They don't care. Doesn't matter, does it?
And she didn't get an out for it.
No, not at all. They just, sometimes they have to get a bit creative, otherwise they'll never get back. So they just said, oh, just after the bus shelter on the right hand side there, turn right just after that. So it's fine, doesn't matter. The same on the independent driving. If you forget or you don't follow the directions, you'll just chime in. And just say, no, second right. All right. Or you go, well, which way again? He'll just tell you.
Because you can have sat navs and whatnot now. It's not all about.
Well, the
reading
trial they've
signs
just
and
done on test is using in some test centres is using sat nav and doing different things, driving into a bay and reversing out, which is what most people do in the real world. Parking on the right hand side of the road, which is what people do in the real world. So how are you feeling?
Alright. I didn't realise you said to.
Yeah. And it'll be the same tomorrow. If he does that, you'll not know. Because you're not going to
Can
tell
we
you.
drive to the test centre?
Of course we can.
Okay.
Well, I did try.
Well, imagine if they were doing that and then I put more time on my test and then I failed then.
Oh, don't say that. No, if that was the last turn, he would have pointed this right here. He would have made you go in. It'd be all right. Go on then. There's a bit of independent driving. Take us to the test centre.
Well, this is easy independent driving.
It does if you know where you're going, but you know the town really well, don't you? So.
Yeah, I do. Kinda. Oh, but people from Wakey, they do it in Ponty, don't they? 'Cause it's an easy pass rate or whatnot.
Well, it's certainly an easier place to drive around the Wakefield is.
Yeah, I don't like Wakey. I don't like anywhere else.
Driving style in Wakefield's a bit aggressive, to be fair. Should I do?
How do you do it?
You tell me.
Seems like someone's just spat on this car or something. Do I need it on?
What do you reckon? Have a go, see what happens.
But that's the thing, what if it does later? Is it just one?
Yeah.
Can we fit by?
I would have done what you've done there, because this guy's driving a bit... Oh,
You're kidding.
really? Wow.
It's alright. I'm no road rage, it's fine. I'm all good.
Hop. I would have waited there, because he was looking like he was
You're
not
kidding.
driving. Oh yeah, this is happening all the time.
It's on my street like this. It's alright.
But when these places were built, you know, there just wasn't the amount of cars that there is now.
This is horrible.
It's tricky, isn't it? Would you consider
'Cause what if
keeping your
that-
own here? Do you reckon?
Don't tell me this.
No, I'm just saying, would you? Do
No,
you think it would help?
people have music on in the car.
That's true.
Nah, probably. Yeah.
If you weren't sure, you could just beep, just to let people
If
know
I
you're
was
about.
somewhere I didn't know. I know this place. It's not that bad. I go out really slow now. I'm really calm now.
Good. What's made you calm, you think?
I don't know.
Because whatever it is, we need to replicate that tomorrow.
That'd have been fine, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Did you manage the situation around you?
Eye contact and that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
mate, I'm going straight on. This is
Well
the way
done.
to stop anyway.
So the guy coming towards us there had clearly not left himself enough time to make the decision and got it wrong.
No, but that's what I mean. That's what I was trying to get at. They go too quick, don't they?
They do. They do.
So that'd have been fine in turning round. wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Especially that one was fine because I had enough time. Do you know what I mean? You get one done.
I do.
I don't know whether they're gonna stop. Yeah, they are.
Then you've
I
done the
should
right
have
thing.
let them though because they were going uphill.
Maybe. That's only if all things are equal. We have priority there because
Yeah,
it's on
we-
their side. But if there was two vehicles on either side, then yeah, give way the one coming uphill.
I said that to my dad the other day actually.
Uh,
He's like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, oh, yeah, there's something there, don't you?
there you go. Now this can be a tricky piece of road
Yeah,
because people
the-
come herring up here.
Do they fail you on this road?
Well, it depends what you've done.
Oh, what are they doing? What?
Strange place to stop.
like easy going up there. What if he went at the same time as I was going up? Bad that, innit? Because he clearly doesn't care what speed he's going at. Do you know what I mean?
This is one of the things we don't want other people to spoil it for us. That wind's
Yeah,
really hitting strong, isn't it?
That's what I'm thinking. Like now it's been kind of alright, hasn't it?
Yeah, not too bad.
So what if I'm not gonna go in? Because I'm not allowed, am I?
If there's nobody about, we could.
There's loads of
We're
parts.
about to go out and test. We'll keep it that way.
So if I were there, what way, if they told me to go left, I'd squeeze more to the left to turn right. And then if I'm going right, go more to the right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Make sure you've left room for other people to do what they need to do around it. We'll go left at the end of this road. You know this junction. It's an unusual shape one. This
So if they tell me to go left, this is where they turn me.
Yep.
Still the left. Right, so.
You'd probably find yourself spending quite a bit of time around where you live.
Hopefully. That'd be great, that. Not go to Airedale.
Manoeuvring on your street. Alright. That's lovely, well done.
Do that. Okay, there.
Yeah, it's tight. That's good, well done.
So that'd have been fine, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You're managing the situation around you, that's by far the most important thing.
Everything else has come natural to me. So now, at this stage, I've got more on my observations of everything.
Oh god, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So with my gear changing, yeah, fine. But the beginning, of course, where I jumped to go straight on. I don't
How
know
are you
what
feeling?
you said.
It's entirely up to you. I reckon we're ready. I reckon we're as ready as we can be. Well, I tell you what, should we go left up here? This is a bit testing, isn't it?
Left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I think it was your Claire I was out with, yeah. We're coming up the hill and there was a guy coming flying down the hill on a skateboard. He clearly couldn't stop. And Claire had spotted him and pulled up. I'm nearly sure it was your Claire. I bet he was doing 30 miles an hour. He
On a
was flying,
skateboard?
yeah, he was flying. Oh, look how steep the hill is.
Yeah. We used to live at the top of it. It's 20 down there and all.
It is. Well done.
So I might go to the second gear. If it's uphill.
Just do it by feel.
I will do. How fast do you have to be over bumps? So I see someone's coming down now. It's
There's
clearly
nowhere for
no
you to go
room.
though, is there?
No. That's what if he goes a bit slower down.
He should
Let me go
hold
down.
back. But just be aware he might not and then plan accordingly.
He will.
There's no way for you to go, is there? Okay.
Am I allowed to thank him like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on!
Lean forward.
I won't do that on my test.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I'm not going over or out.
No, that's fine.
I think third is fine.
Yep.
I've still got loads of control.
Yep.
It's just if someone flew like round and I'd have to slow down, I have to go down again then. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Which I can control that
Of
anyway.
course you can.
Yeah, maybe second would have been better if I'm honest.
There you go.
Probably.
Your gut feeling will serve you well all the time. Because if you think about it, when you've made decisions, you're nearly always right, aren't you? I can't think the last time you got a decision wrong, can you?
You never told me where to go back.
Oh, okay.
I'm going left. Don't like turning back.
Well, I figured I'd give it up because you just ignore me, innit?
Don't ignore you.
I know, I'm only kidding.
Intentionally.
Take yourself home. You're ready.
Am I?
I reckon.
Oh, were you sure though?
If I was a betting man, I'm not, but if I was, I'd be happy to put a bet
Let me
on.
do some parallel parking then.
Alright. Let's find the car to do what needs to.
We'll go round. I know where I'll go.
Alright, okay.
Where I live. See, now I'm getting nervous again. I was fine a minute ago.
But it's natural, isn't it? It's because we're winding up, but it's, you know, almost done, and it's then go home and just wait for it to happen. It'd be great if we could just go now, wouldn't it?
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I know where I'm going to go. I won't go down there. I won't go.
Yeah, there's generally cars up here, isn't it?
Yeah. But where? Where's your...
My phone here, if not, there's a couple up that road if we can't find one on here.
Can't go down there.
But the van, that's a bit of a challenge.
Man. This
Reverse
one.
in here.
But it's a bit... Yeah.
We should be alright, I think.
Why would it be a challenge with a
Because you're
van?
much wider out. I should have shut up. I'll shut up. I should learn by now just to keep quiet on these.
Oh, this is hard. I didn't go... I should have gone closer to the van.
I have every faith you can sort this out.
I'm not clear about her.
Not quite. Do what you think you need to do.
I am. She's not letting me go anymore.
Sort it out. Work out what your options are and go on one of them.
Straight on. I know no one's about Bob.
That's
So
good.
on my test I had a full on boom boom boom.
How's it go? So tell me about that then.
That's fine, innit?
So you're the examiner. Tell me how you're going to mark that. You're marking it control, observation, accuracy.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. But I know what they're looking for is stopping, making sure no one's come out of no houses and whatnot.
You
And then
worked
do
out
it
it
again.
wasn't going to do what you wanted it to do.
Yeah, it won't
And then
move.
you sorted it.
So I was like, clearly knew. Yeah, a bit too much.
Okay.
Go off a bit. Not to go right close into him, to come out a bit to then level it out a bit.
So it's nice. So we've started off like much wider than we would do normally, and you've just adjusted. Which is
Oh,
good.
it seems a bit easier, that one, with a van. Can you do it with a van?
No, you'd probably not. You'd probably choose a car, but if that's all you can find, you might.
Oh,
Just do what you do. Happy with that?
yeah.
Onwards and upwards.
Warm night,
It
isn't it?
is, isn't it? And it's, I'm just thinking that it's suddenly got really warm.
And like
It's
loads
odd
of wind
today.
will come in the face.
We've had like loads of different types of weather just within the last hour.
Yeah.
It was raining for a bit,
Rain.
really windy, then it was dry, then it was sunny. Just mental.
We have near enough drove in all types of weather
Yeah.
though, haven't we? Which is a good thing, 'cause I know I have a Claire, but she never drove in rain or something, she says.
Well, yeah, because it was always sunny when Claire was out.
Yeah. So the stopping distance were a lot different and she didn't know it, so obviously then again she's learning, isn't she, while she's passed.
I'm trying to think. I don't think it ever rained on one of Claire's lessons. I'll be able to go back and check. I don't think it did.
No. I don't think it did. Oh, I'm ready, aren't
I reckon. Well, what I can tell
Half
you
nine,
is...
half nine.
Right,
So
you
that
go.
I can do all my removers.
Okay.
I'm picky, aren't I? Just a bit.
It's absolutely fine. The key thing is we don't want to be at the test centre 20 minutes before, just sat waiting.
No.
So if we are,
I can
very
always
early,
do loads of removers.
or we can just go and wait somewhere else other than the test centre.
As you can see my little car. My dad's changing wheel on it.
Oh, cool. We'll be driving that tomorrow afternoon.
No, don't say that. Because I'll fail now. I'm keep on forgetting I've got a car because then it'll get me hopes too.
All you need to do...
Oh, how's that to reverse me drive?
Not bad, eh?
Oops. Yeah, then that happens.
Bang on, settle though. All you got to do is just do what you do when you're sat next to me. It's, I feel as comfortable sat next to you as I ever do sat next to any driver. And I'm not just saying that. So it's funny, I was thinking about it after we pulled away, because I put my foot like that, and you were like, what are you doing? It wasn't because I was nervous about anything, I was just like, just changing my foot in position. Sit still. But no, it's fine. You can do everything they're going to ask you to do. We'll just turn up tomorrow and do it. You'll be right. Nothing to say that you can't do it. Nothing at all.
Just do that all day.
Yeah. There's no, you need to carry a bit of that, I was going to say, but there's no luck, you make your own. Deal with what's around you. There's idiots about you, like there has been today. Just deal with it. Do what you do. And we'll be right. You need your license with you?
Do I?
You do.
Oh yeah, what do I need from it? I need to know this.
Technically you should have your theory certificate with you, but they never ask for it.
I've got it.
They never ask for it.
I've got about 5 of them, but I've got the past one.
Yeah, that's the important one.
Is it?
It is.
I don't want that.
You know that one. This is no good. Fantastic. Great. I'll see you at 9:30. We're good to go.
Are we really?